Jaxson Dart won his first start against the Chargers. Then they lost on the road to a winless New Orleans team, now hosting the reigning champions from Philadelphia. That was a pretty good quarterback at Ole Miss. It was pretty good for the Giants too, right? Eli Manning in the building and Darius Slayton out. Lil Jordan Humphrey is up, and he leaps up for a good catch of 34 yards. And here on 3rd and 8, the money down in the league. They're 11 of 16 on 3rd down. This is a first down and a touchdown. What's up, Jaxson Dart? 7-3. Next Giants drive. Dart can't find anything. And again, the very best are off schedule and off platform and can still make throws. That's not just a first down. Again, it's a touchdown. This one to Wan'Dale Robinson. Giants, first time in the last 45 years, they scored a touchdown on each of the first 2 possessions in consecutive games. Jordan Davis showing Dart some love. Now it's the Cam Scatterboo show. 3 touchdowns. They initially ruled this one was short, but you see Dart giving a high five because he knew his guy was in. Dart's the youngest quarterback to defeat a Super Bowl champion.
Close. Jaxson Dart did it with his arm and his leg. Scat Pack was sensational. 19 carries, 98 yards, 3 touchdowns. Jaxson Dart, 13 carries, 58 yards, another touchdown. They gained 172 yards on the ground. Jaxson Dart was 17 of 25, 195, 1 touchdown. He was sacked, but he didn't turn the ball over. And when you can turn the ball, when you can take care of the football and you play, you have a great chance of winning. Jalen Hurts was 24 of 33, 283, 1 touchdown. Ocho, what we say about that late ball if you late and inside?
It's going the other way every time.
And it almost did. They ran the ball 20 times for 73 yards, but they ran the tush push 4 times in a row. They got a touchdown on it. Dallas Goedert has 7 catches, 110 yards, a touchdown. A.J. Brown has 6 for 80. Devontae Smith, who Jalen Hurts overthrew, would have had like a 90-yard touchdown, but he had 4 for 49. Ocho, the Giants did whatever they wanted to do.
Both sides of the ball too at that. And both sides of the ball at that. For one, I want to talk about Jaxson Dart. I want to talk about how good Jaxson Dart looks as a rookie. Obviously, Russell Wilson started the season for the Giants, but when Jaxson Dart got his opportunity, he came in and closed the door right behind him.
Yep.
He's making the throws. He's reading. He's improvising. He's escaping. He's eluding. He's using his legs. He's using his arm. His best weapon went down with knee injury, but you wouldn't know that his best weapon offensively, outside of Scatterbo, was hurt. Jaxson Dart is a real deal, and he's very exciting. The combination of him and Scatterbo together, it's like 2 little kids. It's like 2 little kids out there on the playground just enjoying the game of football at the highest level. And it's refreshing. It's refreshing for the Giants fans, as you can see and you can hear. You watch the game with the sound off, but just watching the reaction and the sound of the Giants.
Oh, they going. I can see the fans when they panning and the fans go. I'm sure they're saying, "Boo!" Like for Scatterbo, Scat Pack was doing his thing. Jaxson Dart, I'm sure they're howling Dart. Look, this was and we'll get to this, Ocho, because the Eagles didn't play well and they got some issues, and we tried to tell them about the issues that they have. But you know what, Ocho? But you can't tell Giants fan anything, because if I critique Jalen Hurts, you don't like black people. You don't say this about white quarterbacks. If I critique their team, I'm jealous. I'm envious. Okay, fine. I should have your undivided attention, because I couldn't get your attention at first because you was winning. You see that? Right. When you're winning, you can't get nobody's attention. Now I should have your undivided attention because you lost twice.
Yes.
The Giants, they got the makings of a good team. The only thing that concerns me, Ocho, is pressure. There were times back there that Jalen Hurts would just
sitting there, patting the ball.
And 2 of the 4 pass rushers was on the ground. They've got to generate pressure because they don't have elite on the back end. And so you should be able, when you got D. Lawrence, when you got Thibodeau, when you got Abdul Carter, that should be more than enough to create pressure, to create havoc, and not nearly. And I forgot Brian Burns.
Brian Burns, yeah.
That should be enough, more than enough, to create havoc. Not enough havoc was created tonight. You won the game, But in order for you to keep building on this, you got 10 weeks, you got 10 days off. You get an opportunity to soak in this. I'm sure the Giants fans are going crazy, somewhat crazy because the Yankees lost last night. But if you're a Giant fan, you look at Jaxson Dart, you're like, man, he won his first game. He was playing really well against the Saints, and then he started turning the ball over. If we could protect the ball, I think we might got something. Scat Pack was doing what Scat Pack does. He runs hard. He's looking to run through, as Marshawn Lynch would say, run through a mofo face, and he runs with authority. He's looking to deliver a blow. When he blocks, he's blocking all out. When he's running all out. He missed a couple of cuts early, but hey, all is forgiven. He's a rookie. He'll get better as time progresses. But I thought the Giants' offensive line, Ocho, remember we talked about that thing was a sieve. He was just coming to, you gonna block him? But they did I thought they did a better job tonight of protecting Jaxson Dart. He did a great job of avoiding the rush. When he needed to run, he got out of the pocket. When he needed to throw the ball away, he threw it away. I like what I saw from the New York Football Giants. Wan'Dale Robinson had himself a game. Little John Humphrey, I thought he made some plays tonight, Ocho. But I mean, what can we say? The Giants, I mean, I don't think anybody really had picked the Giants to win this game, but it just goes to show you, hey, you take care of the football, and it's a division game, Ocho. It's a rival game. You know, you throw records out the window when you play a rival now.
Yeah, most definitely. But listen, if you also understand, if you're a betting man, you're definitely picking the Eagles.
Yes. I wonder what the line was. What was the bet? You know what the line was, Ocho?
No,
it had to be. I'm thinking at least 4.5.
Listen, you're going against a rookie quarterback, defending Super Bowl champs. Everybody named Mama probably pick the Eagles to actually win this game. But when you have a quarterback like Jaxson Dart, who has been as exciting as he is, who has been unpredictable as he's been since he's gotten the starting job, I mean, for those who actually know and understand the game of football, and based on the small sample size of Jaxson Dart that we've been able to see, you throw caution to win when you come to betting against the Giants, especially after tonight's performance. So going forward, I think things are going to change a little bit when it comes to not only watching the Giants, but putting whatever money you want to on them to win a certain game or Pacific game at that.
Seems like the line was 7.5, depending on where you was betting, who you was betting, or where what line you took. I'm confused, Ocho.
Talk to me. Wait, before you say anything, let me get comfortable.
I'm confused as to what they're doing with A.J. Brown. I watched the man run 2 unders in a row. I'm like, is that the only route y'all believe A.J. Brown can run? He run under. He run little. They try to run him on like a little 6-7 yard out. But I don't see no imagination in the routes. I don't see no creativity in the calls. Man, look, they running smash concepts. They run the sail, and then they run the spot, what we call a spot route. Or they'll run the out, and then they'll run the under. Or Devontae would try starting the slot, and he'll run the fade, or he'll run the smash route. I mean, Brown would run the. I'm like, damn. Yeah. If I'm Jalen Hurts, man, I'm tired of running these damn under routes. Give me a dig. Give me a comeback. Give me a deep over. Give me something. Hey, run a bang.
Yeah.
We ain't got no bangs.
Yeah, I will say they made a conscious effort to give him the ball. They made a conscious effort to give him the ball in the first half, and there were some plays that broken down where he was able to scramble out the pocket and get the ball to AJ. It wasn't many of them, but he had a better stat line this week. This game.
Second best most yards he's had. He had that 100-yard game against the Rams where they were down by a lot at the half.